Hi everyone, welcome to Ellen's Crochet channel. Today is Saturday, February 15th, 2025. It's Beware the Ides of March. So the Ides of March is February 15th, and that was the day of the assassination of Julius Caesar. Ides of March always stuck in my head. It's something that we read in high school, and my husband used to love to watch I, Claudius, which was all about the Roman, all of that crazy. Boy, they were nuts. I don't know if any of you have ever watched I, Claudius, but yeah, it was one of those PBS shows. Yeah, oh, I love PBS. They have such interesting things to watch. So today is a Saturday, the 15th of March, and I'm here with a video of what did Ellen do? What's off her hook? Guess what? Guess what, friends? I have 4 empty project bins, buckets, totes, bags, empty. I finished 4 things this week. How exciting is that? I'm telling you, it feels good to just have them empty. Granted, they will not be empty for long, but they are today. So what did I do? Well, I finished Crystal's Bag O' Days tutorial for the leprechaun hat. And actually I made this for my sister, and I will be bringing this to her later today because she loves crazy hats. So this is the leprechaun on the pot of gold hat project tutorial by, of course, Crystal. Talented Crystal Bag O' Day. What fun. That was a good one. And Laura, yours did come out great. I love the colors and your grass and all the good stuff. Did a great job, and was happy to see that you finished it. So what else did I finish this week? That was one empty project bag. I finally finished finishing the sleeves on my daughter's top. I made this for her, and this was made out of the Big Twist, which we can no longer get, menagerie. Beautiful acrylic yarn from Joanne, and I have a lot of this because we all went a little crazy in January, and I'm glad I did. I'm going to be honest with you. While it was not panic buying, it was get it because it was all the beautiful new yarns that we'll never have. But yeah, so the only thing that was needed to be done on this, so this was a quick finish, it was to put the I put a half double crochet around the sleeve. She did not want a short sleeve, she just wanted a cap sleeve, so that works for me. But I just love this. This is really beautiful yarn, and I have so many colors. And this was the color Purple Creeper, I think it was. Let me see. Purple Honey Creeper. Yeah, so it was beautiful, grays and blues and purples. Very pretty. So that was one whip done. Another one that I finished was I was gonna make this a t-shirt, and I decided to just make a shell. There is no pattern for this. This is just the basic shell. 2 pieces. The stitch is my design, and I did a ribbing on the bottom, half double crochet around the sleeve like I did on the other, and just a simple square neck on the top. So this stitch, I will tell you, since there's really no pattern, it's started out as half double crochets, and then it was 2 half double crochets. How would you call that? It's where you kind of make a twist. They're crossed, so you go into one, you skip one, you do a half double crochet, and then you go back into the one that you skipped. So it's kind of like a cross. But and then I alternated with half doubles and doubles, and I just went on and on and on. And this yarn is the beautiful Expression Fiber Arts, and the colors were Peaceful Mind, which was this buttery yellow, and Hopeful Journey, which is the sage green, and this is the Aurora DK. And what did I use for my top? I used two full, well, this is what was left of the second yellow, buttery yellow. And this is the second of the sage green. So I would say 3.5 skeins. So I have more left. And if I put a sleeve, I probably would have went through 4. And yeah, I would say this is like a medium large, somewhere around there. I don't know. As I said, it was no pattern. I just went along and did my own thing. But yeah, so that was my second whip, finished whip. My third finished whip was a blanket, which you know, this was seen on my channel before. This is the Log Cabin Granny. Okay, and this is done in Big Twist, Joann's Big Twist. And the color was teal, sage green, and ivory. And this is a blanket. I think it came out to like 45 by 45. I just put a simple shell border around it. And this is going to be for Project Linus. You know, we've been making a lot of blankets for Boggy Creek, and a friend of mine makes blankets for Project Linus. And actually I was gonna start, Project Linus has a make-along for, it's their Make-Along 2025, and it's an entrelac blanket, child's blanket in entrelac with a bear on the top. And I did start that in this yarn, but I will tell you, was not enjoying working the Big Twist with the Tunisian. I don't know, this here one was very splitty. So I'm gonna try it again in a different yarn. But you know, since I had bought this yarn for this project, I said, I'll make another blanket. And these Project Linus is also for sick children. And this will go locally. This will be a local donation. And they bring them to local hospitals for sick children. Project Linus. And you know, they're national, so they're all over the United States. You know, so if you want to share some of your creativity with, and you know, do something local also, along with Boggy Creek, I think it's great. You know, I think we need to spread spread the love and the caring for all the children. What else did I do? So that was 1, 2, 3, 4. That was 4 empty things that I completed today. Not today, by Friday. Finished it Friday. And I also did my Wipeout Wednesday, which this is Laura Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming. It's a year in dishcloths. And this week was the Rose Granny. Okay, so I did mine in green. I think it came out really pretty. I didn't do there was a stitch that went around the little rosette. I thought this is fine for a dishcloth or a washcloth. And yeah, I like the way it came out. So that's everything I did this week. It's not, the weekend just started. It's only Saturday, Ellen. I did do a few more of my, they're growing. My squares are growing. The piles are getting higher. And yeah, so, you know, every day I do a few of them just to keep up with it. And so that's it. I'm not sure what I'm going to start next. For myself, I should say. I do know what I'm going to maybe start next. I'm not really sure. So today I got an email from Michaels. And generally, Michaels, you know, it's usually buy one, get one 50% off for yarn. To me, that's not a big sale. But there was 40% off. And, you know, Michaels always sends that 40% off one item. Yeah, you're not going to buy one skein of yarn unless you just need one. But today was 40% off your entire order. Everything. If you ordered it and picked up in the store. So I was like, or had it delivered. But I was like, okay, there you go. 40% off whatever yarn I needed. And I don't really need yarn, except one of my friends asked me to make a baby blanket. And I will tell you, I made 4 baby blankets last year. They were all boys. Everybody was having boys. And, you know, finally, somebody's having a girl. So I said, what color do you want? You know, let me know what the nursery is. You know, some mothers want something, you know, in neutrals, or, you know, they're not really into pink. She says, no, just make it in pink. I said, anything specific? Whatever you want. I was like, okay. So I made 2 blankets last year from this yarn, baby blankets. And this is the Loops and Threads Carousel Twist. Okay. This is 100% acrylic, and it's a number 5 bulky, but I will say it's on a thinner side. And this color is called Tickled Pink. Look how pretty that is. And I'll be honest with you, I love the way the baby blankets came that I made last year. I made 2 of them. I made them a little larger because I did Crystal Bag O'Day's, well, she calls it the Easy Blanket Stitch, which gives a nice texture. So it's very cushiony. And so when the baby is, you know, on the floor and they're, you know, doing their tummy time, it's a perfect blanket for that. Yeah. But, so I'm finally getting to work with pink. And out of all that yarn that I bought in January, and there was a lot of yarn that I bought from Joann, I bought 1 skein of pink yarn because, you know, I don't generally use pink. But in any case, I got 4 of these from Michaels today, 40% off. They came to $3.96 each. And I think they were regular $4.99 because it was 40% off, and then I had $5 rewards. I think it was 5. Yeah, so according to this thing, the unit price was $3.96 for the, yeah, you know, they give you a receipt, but they don't, you know, when you order and you pick up in the store, they just give you this printout. So yeah, so if anybody needs yarn, I think the sale goes on a few more days for Michaels. 40% off your entire order if you order online and either have it delivered or pick it up in store. I had to drive a little bit, a little further because the Michaels closest to me did not have them all in stock. But while I was there, because it was, that Michaels is near the Joann, that's a little further from my house, and I was just curious. So I did go into Joann. Pitiful. You know, they have signs up that were, you know, restocking and, you know, whatever's from the warehouses, but there was nothing. So I didn't get anything, but I did. Curiosity got me, and I just went in. Oh, I also got a hook, because I didn't have an E-hook. The ergonomic clover. It's one of the only sizes that I didn't have. 40% off, so I think it came to $5 for maybe $5.99. Yeah. So that was my day. That was my day. That was my week. That was everything that I finished. And I did have to buy some yarn, but it's for a project, you know, for somebody asked me to make a baby blanket, and I got excited because it wasn't blue. As I said, I've used this before, and it was a denim blue for a boy, but it'll be nice to see some pink. I know a lot of people don't like pink, but I like pink. I like pink. It's March now, and you know, I'm an official hooker for Hooker versus Hooker. I'm a victim this month, and I'm not sure what day the reveal is. The first week in April it usually is, and I'm not sure whose channel it'll be on. either Jan the Alaskan Crafter or Laura Mad Mimi. But this is my February wall hanging that I made. Well, I wasn't in the, you know, I wasn't a hooker in February. I did decide to make something. And yeah, so that was my wall hanging for Hooker versus Hooker in February. Anyhow, make sure you watch Hooker versus Hooker in March and see if Laura, Jan, or Pamela, who's the subscriber, win. Or me. I don't know. And oh, speaking of Laura, I love the way your hat came out. It's really fantastic. I love your little grass, and all your colors were great, because Laura also did the leprechaun hat. So go watch Laura's channel, Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming, and that's it. Have a great weekend, everyone, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.